Okay, so we're going to talk about odd things. Now, you particularly, I think we were talking about this whenever we were at, we went out to eat a few weeks back, and it was, somebody had something real strange in their wallet. And I can't remember what it was. And I was like, who's got the most ridiculous thing on them right now? And I really expected you to pull out something just crazy out of your wallet. Like your wallet itself is already kind of really unique and a little bit on the crazy side to begin with. You have this wallet that you can, it's got, you.
Bottle opener?
Yes. This is the Swiss Army wallet.
Yeah.
You've got a thing so you can carry groceries.
Yeah.
The way you hold it, you can hook the grogroceries on with the front or something.
Yeah, under the bottle opener.
So you can carry a ton of different groceries on your wallet.
There's a clip for keys. You can also put a clip for keys here. This is made out of titanium, and this is paracord. So basically, all my cash.
You can go rappelling off of the mountains.
Kind of. So money goes in here, fold it over, cards go in here. Slide them out like that. So it keeps everything compact. I've had this wallet for about 3 years now, maybe 4, I think. And this is the only wallet I can actually carry that doesn't break within 6 months.
I actually don't carry a standard wallet. I have this clip thing with the big bills on the outside. That's a $5 right there, ladies. But it's like a money. It's like a paper clip, or like an alligator clip.
Yeah.
I got this. I actually used to carry an alligator clip on top. I kept all my cards and my cash on the outside, and then I had one of those paper those alligator clips on it. And I was waiting tables at the time, and a guy said, "Oh, check this out." He pulled out this thing and he got it from. Can I say the name of the website?
Yeah.
Can I do that? Moneyclip.com. And so I went online, and it was like, I think it was like $10 at the time. This is a long time ago, so they're probably like 12, 15 or something now. But that's how I started. And now I'm in love with these. And I've had this thing forever. I've had this wallet. I got 2 of them, and one finally broke not even quite a year ago. But I had it for probably at least 10 years before it broke, and then I moved to this one instead.
Well, I had this, the first one I had for like a month or 2, and the Velcro broke or something. I emailed the guy, "Oh, don't worry about it. I sent me another one." So every couple of years I tell him, "Hey, still working. Thanks."
You send thank you notes to the company that you bought your wallet off of?
Well, it's not a company; it's a guy, and him and his buddies make it.
Okay.
Yeah, I actually bought it off of Etsy.
Oh, that's very cool.
Yeah.
So
I like the
way to support local business.
Yep.
I strongly recommend that. I like that. I like people that do. I mean, anybody can go to Walmart or Kmart or whatever.
But I like the fact is it survived. It works exactly what I want. I didn't know. I found it by accident. I was looking for something. I forget what I was even searching for, and I came up by accident. I'm like, I kind of want that. So
you want to give the guy a plug?
Yeah.
Do you even know where it came from? All right. And then what I also want to talk about is like just strange things you carry with you.
Tray bags. Tray bags. TRAYVAX.
TRAYVAX.
On Etsy.
Yourself a really cool wallet from them. On
well,
Etsy.
this is probably the strangest thing I carry right now. But
all right. So what are some strange things other than your wallet? What are some things that you kind of take with you everywhere? Something that most people don't. What's the thing that?
Well, I tend to carry backup batteries for my phone.
That's actually you do because I'm borrowing it right now because my phone is about dead on my. But
back in the day before they got popular, I was actually carrying I made batteries. Like I bought. There's a thing called Minty Boost.
Okay.
You can take 2 AA batteries and it'll charge your phone. This is back when the phones weren't that powerful. But basically, they had little kits you could build power packs for them. So I used to do that.
You just like duct taped a couple batteries together and stuck some wires.
No, there's a circuit board you could buy that you could put together. It was an electronics kit, and it fit into a mint container. So that's why they called it Minty Boost.
I've seen those where people have made them out of the Altoids container.
Yeah.
Where they pop them open. There's just a couple of like 9 volts.
I actually have I had a thing called Penguin Mints. They are caffeinated peppermints. So that's the one I made my container out of. But
caffeine for your phone.
Mm-hmm.
That's very cool.
But yeah, I used to carry that, but then that became common. All the stuff I carry now, most people see in most people's pockets and whatnot. But I tend to carry battery backup, cord for my phone, my Pebble, which connects to my phone.
I don't really have anything particular that I carry around with me all the time. Like I've seen people that have like. I actually work with a guy, and you can walk up to him any point in time, any day. He always in his pocket he has a wooden nickel or a buffalo nickel. It's a good luck charm, and he has something else. He has 2 coins that he always has with him. They're like his good luck charms. You don't really see people carrying around good luck charms. Like people used to have a lucky rabbit's foot or something like that.
Not looking for the rabbit.
Some sort of not lucky. We still have 3 other ones. But you don't see medallions and things like that or whatever. People don't carry stuff like that. How much of you are you getting a buzz now?
No,
because you just missed your mouth.
That is.
Yeah, it's the cop's fault.
It is the cop's fault.
It's the vodka's fault. One thing I do carry with me, I've been carrying this around for a little while now, and this is a very recent thing. I talked about this before, but there was a movement with the safety pin. I always have it on my pants now. I keep it on me quite a bit. I was carrying it on my shirt, but every time I changed my shirt, I forgot to take it off, so I didn't have it.
And you never wash your pants, so
right, I wear the same pants every day. Joe, same pants, different day, stout. But I started carrying a safety pin, and it's sort of a symbolic. It's a way of letting people know that, because there's a lot of animosity and prejudice out there, and some people, particularly, don't always feel like they're safe or comfortable in all environments. And it's just a way of saying that I'm not someone who's against anyone. I love everybody. I'm friendly towards everyone. You always have a friend I'll rely on if something goes down. You know, the guy you can kind of go towards. Not like any kind of superhero thing. If somebody pulls out a gun in a movie theater, I'm hiding behind the seats. Let's not. But it is just a way of saying that I'm not going to be offensive towards you.
Yeah.
I might be a douche because you're a douche, but I'm not going to be mean to you because of your race, religion, creed, or nationality.
I just have an issue against stupid people.
Right? I hate people individually. I start off hating you and learn to like you because of who you are, not because of what you are. But so all right. So you carry you have your wallet. Anything else you've ever seen anybody carrying around? Anything wild, weird stuff you?
Well, I know a guy. When I used to look into Bitcoin. I went to the Bitcoin meetups, and this one dude carries around sterling silver. And instead of paying his bill with money, he asked if he paid sterling silver.
Okay.
Well, sometimes it's worth more. So, like, for example, I go to a meetup called Bill Guild.
Okay.
Second Wednesday of every month. And there's a bunch of web guys. We get together, drink, talk. Basically, geeks get together and just be geeky, and no one's like, oh, that's kind of dumb. What's wrong? You kind of gay or something? No, I'm just a geek, and we're making geeky humor.
Nerds.
So anyway, he will only pay for his bill. Bill's like $17. He's like, this sterling silver was $20. I'll pay you this now, and you keep it and pay the bill for me, and you can go cash the silver in.
This is something he does like with friends. Like he's not saying this to the waiter or something.
Yeah, he does it to the waiters too.
Are you serious?
Yeah, he'll pay with cash if you want to pay in cash, but he'll give you the option of taking the sterling silver.
Who has ever said yes to this?
Everyone I've seen.
Really?
He's done it twice in front of me. And
are you kidding? Because I wouldn't even know if you were like, this piece of sterling silver is worth some money, I would look at you like you just gave me Chinese money.
Well, explain to them. You go to the bank, you tell them that you want to exchange this, and you get exchanged. Like, he's very nice about it. He explains it. He goes, here's what I can do. I'll give you money, but I'd rather pay you in this.
No kidding.
Yeah.
That's... Where does he come across this?
He goes out and buys it, coin shops, places like that.
That's good. Is he getting, like, a good deal on it? Is this like an advantageous barter system he has where he gets $20 worth for $15 and then he pays a $19 bill with it? Or is that how it works?
I don't know. I mean, I know he does it because he likes to barter. Like, he used to sell rope online and stuff and sell different stuff. But he would also always go ahead and pay anything other than money. Like, he's been paid in cake before. He's been paid in, like, food.
Cake?
Yeah. Like, so bake him a cake.
Right. Okay.
So,
I mean, I like cake, but
yeah,
my landlord won't take it for payment. So,
no.
But that's crazy. He has like his own little bartering system set up. Sterling. You know what's funny is this is along a similar line. Crazy things that people do. But my mom, when we were little, and still to this day, she always does it. She calls me every year right before New Year's. You have to put your silver out. Like we have to put quarters out, or I don't think they even make. I don't know if coins are even made out of silver anymore. Old quarters were, but we put a quarter out on the windowsill on the ledge. Set it out before New Year's, and then you bring it in after New Year's, and it's just symbolic of you're carrying money over from one year. It's supposed to be good fortune. That's what it is. So that's like another. It's not really a carry with you weird thing, but it's an odd thing that my mom always does.
Have you ever seen challenge coins?
Challenge coins? No, what are those?
Apparently, it's big in the Navy and armed forces, where like if you're with a bunch of guys, and the rule is you have to be with people who carry them.
Okay.
So if you go, hey, challenge coin, and you drop your coins down. The last person to put the challenge coin down has to pay for the drinks.
Oh, that could be dangerous with me.
Yeah.
Yeah, because... Well, and that's not even fair, too, because you know the one guy who's like the cheapskate always has it in the palm of his hand whenever the tab comes out. And he's like the first one to slam it down. Well,
there's also a game for... This is for people who have money, like lots of money. It's called check roulette.
Okay.
Where you take your check, everyone takes their credit card or bank card.
So I think it's always before.
They throw it in, and whoever gets charged pays for the meal.
Gotcha. Like where you basically just say to the server, pick one, like pull it out of a hat type thing. Yes. I've heard you tell me about that one before. I could see getting in on something like that.
Yeah.
With my luck though, I would pay every single time.
Yeah.
Like it would just always be my card.
I've always been amazed with that kind of stuff. Like I went to about 2 months ago. It was a improv for Dungeons and Dragons. Basically, they do this improv show playing Dungeons and Dragons, and they act out stuff in the show. Well, my coworker told me about it, and we went, and there was an intermission, so we went over to the Sharp Edge, and for some reason, they charged me for both drinks. I'm like, don't worry about it. She goes, I'll just buy a drink next time. I'm like, okay. So then I'm thinking, could you imagine if there's some guy who goes around buying people drinks and stuff, and he builds up this drink credit with all these people. Like, so Bob owes me a drink, Tom owes me a drink, Jill owes me a drink. So you go out your friend Tom, like, hey Jim, you owe me a drink, and then you just use your drink credits to buy people drinks, you owe them drinks. Like, could you imagine there's some kind of entire, like...
This sounds like a short story that somebody should write one day.
Because I was thinking, I'm like, is that possible? Is that like bad etiquette? Like, if someone owes you a drink, to make them pay someone for someone else's drink? Like, is that bad etiquette?
You mean like pay it forward type thing?
Well, not pay it forward, but
like you owe me a drink and I go, hey, buy him a drink?
Yeah.
Thing? Like that?
Or like if you owe someone a drink and you use my drink that I owe you to pay him off.
I think that might be bad etiquette.
Okay.
Like, it's not wrong necessarily. And it depends on who you're drinking with.
Yeah.
Like, if it's me, you, and Jonesy or something, we're all hanging out, and I owe Jonesy a drink, and I go, hey, Joel, I owe him a drink, and you want a drink. I'm going to buy it. He's going to buy you a drink. Buy him my drink.
Yeah.
Or what have you, or whatever.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It had to be in friendly terms. I'm just saying, like, total strangers.
But, I mean, with someone that... It's not so much it's the two people that... It's not the you. It's the two people that are the opposite ends of it. If they're cool with each other, then yes. Then I think you can forward a drink to someone. But if it's like... If we're hanging out with... Like, and I know a lot of your friends and stuff, like guys you went to high school with, and even, like, people that came with us to Vegas and such. Like, I'm pretty cool with a lot of them, but I don't know if it would be in bad taste for you to say, hey, you owe me a drink, so buy Joe a drink.
Yeah.
I think that might be a little bit harder. Right?
Like I said, the conditions were right. If the right conditions are right, is it bad etiquette? Because there's just some things that are just bad etiquette no matter what you do.
I think that it's one of those things that the times that it's okay are around people that you wouldn't even question it anyways.
Yeah.
If it's around the people that you are already friends with and you're already that close with, you're not going to think about it. You're not going to question it. You're going to go, hey, do this for him because you owe me.
Yeah.
So it's paying a favor forward. I don't think that's
yeah, because I mean, I've never been in the situation where like previous jobs we didn't go to happy hours and stuff. So
yeah, there's a lot of jobs that you don't do that.
Yeah,
there's a lot of jobs that drinking outside of work with people you work with is in poor taste or is inappropriate.
Yeah.
But I haven't worked too many jobs like that because I worked in a lot of restaurants and where I work now, it's the people I work with now really don't necessarily want to go out and have a drink after work.
Yeah.
Not just me, just with anyone. They're not. They may have a drink, but it's more of like they've got their own outside social network that they don't get involved with.
Because the thing I've run into is like at my job, like we're working on a project, and like say something came through and was like really hard. One person in the group, because we have a team chat that we can talk to via online. Like it's like kind of like a chat room for everyone in our department. Like, this project XYZ is already kicking in my ass. Hey, happy hour at 5:00. Who's down? And like a bunch of people go because they all were involved in that project. Like, yeah, we need a drink.
And everybody needs to unwind at the same time. Right. I can see it more so now with the job that I have. Like, if I said to the guys that I work with, because we're more of like a tight-knit group, it's different than it was before because there was a lot of us where I was working, the department that I was working before when I was in sales. But then I moved on to the delivery side of things, and it was really basically just me and one other guy. Mm-hmm. And I didn't see us really going out for a drink after work. We really didn't even stick around and talk to each other after work. Like, once we punched the clock, we were like, bye, see you tomorrow. But where I'm at now, I'm more on like, I'm basically working with the dock team, and there's only 4 of us that work there. And even though we haven't done it, I could see us being the type of crew that might do something like that. Mm. So it depends on your job, where you work, and what kind of people you work with. But I bet a lot of people, like if you work in an office building, I think it's probably a little more awkward. It depends on the HR system. However strict they are, if you can get away with telling a dirty joke at your work, then maybe you can then ask other people if they want to come out and have a beer after work. But I think it's one of the things you got to be really careful what doors you open, because if you go out after work as a group and somebody says or does something inappropriate, everyone's going to come back to work and go, oh, well, Joe did this at the bar. He, pulled his pants down and ran around chasing everybody. Yeah. That's going to come back to work. And now, is it an outside of work issue? Is it an inside of work issue? Yeah. You did it with people you work with. So where do you draw that line? Yeah. When is it okay? When is it appropriate? When is it not?
Yeah. I was thinking, like, when you do go out with your coworkers, it's different than going out with your friends.
Right.
Like, you go over there for that drink, you go out just, because in my opinion, there's social credit, like, when you work with your coworkers. Like, you don't want to be that guy that never does anything, and you just stick to yourself.
Yes.
But at the same time, you don't want to be that guy that's always up everyone's ass.
So, hey, let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't want to be that guy either. You kind of have to walk a fine line. And I think that's why it's weird, and that's probably why there's so many rules and such in place with jobs. That's why there's a human resource department that kind of says, okay, this is over the line, you can't do this, you can't do.
Rule of thumb. Before doing an action, go, well, I'll be sitting in HR tomorrow morning for what I'm about to do.
Usually by the time that's the question, I'm already running around with something, with a strange hat on and a feather duster and no pants. So by then it's a little too late to make those decisions. But it sounds like a dream. It sounds like a really bad dream. Like, you wake up, you ever have that dream where you're naked in front of a room full of people?
Actually,
have you never had that dream?
No.
Like I've had the go to class. Not for a while, but when I was in school, like when I was in middle school and high school and stuff, I've had the dream where I showed up to school in my underwear, and a lot of people have had that dream. Like, that's
I've had the dream of I have homework to do. I didn't do it. I'm gonna fail. Those are dreams I've had. I've never had the go to school naked dreams.
No, I've had the go to school naked dream. I haven't really had a lot of other. I can't think of too many.
Most of my dreams end up, because that could be scripts for action movies.
You dream in action sequences?
Pretty much.
You have Jackie Chan dreams?
Did I ever tell you about the one dream I had?
Please do.
So, I was on a date. It was a fancy restaurant. This is already, a dream, because I went to a fancy restaurant.
Right.
And I was with this girl.
Who were you on a date with?
It was some random girl.
Just nobody, okay.
It always amazes me how, when I have dreams, I make up these people that you don't know, but it's a person. How does your consciousness just make somebody?
Just create a person. I actually read something on this one time where they say that guys are more likely to dream about a non-existent person than they are to dream about a person that they actually know. Mm-hmm. We're more common. There are more, characters in our dreams that are just made up. It's more of an ideal than it is an actual person. But girls are more likely to dream about specific people than they are about random. I don't know how true that is, and I didn't study the theory or anything, but I read it one time. So I'm sorry, so you're on a date. Yeah.
So I'm on the date. I have to go to the bathroom. So I go to the bathroom. I wash my hands, and all of a sudden this guy tries to kill me. So all of a sudden it turns into this Jackie Chan kung fu movie, and I'm fighting these guys
in the bathroom.
Yeah, in the bathroom.
All right.
Fighting out of the bathroom, and then the lights start flickering. And I'm on top of tables, fighting these guys in strobe light.
Right.
I finally beat everybody, and I wake up like, what the hell just happened?
Yeah, what happened is your date left.
I don't know, because I never got back to the table.
I had a dream once that I went to the bathroom, but it went very differently for me. It did not end anywhere near the way yours went. But I've had the school in my underpants dream. I don't know if I've ever had the naked dream. Not in a bad way, at least. I've never had like a in the wrong place naked type of dream. But I think there's a lot of dreams out there that not a lot, but there's dreams that people do have, like the showing up to school in your underwear or falling off of a building. I think is another one that people have, like, is that dream of just that free fall. Have you ever had, like, what's the most common dream? Have you ever had a recurring dream or something that?
I've never had a recurring dream. All my dreams have seem to be unique.
I used to have, and it's not like a common thing, and I don't think anybody else really has this one, but I used to have this dream, and I had it a lot. I would get it, 2-3 times a year, where I would dream that I don't know how I knew it, but I was homeless. And I was in New Orleans, I think. I'm pretty sure I was living in New Orleans, and I was a hobo in New Orleans, and really, like, different dreams, they, like, went different ways at different times, but it really wasn't, like, nothing crazy going on. I wasn't fighting crime or jumping off buildings, or, I was just this homeless New Orleans-y walking around town. It wasn't horrible. It wasn't terrifying. It wasn't like his dream where I was shivering in the cold or anything. I don't even know how I knew that I was homeless in the dream. I just knew that I was. But I had the dream, I can't even tell you how many times, but I would have it a few times a year for years on end. When I was younger, more so. But that's the only really recurring dream that I think I have.
Actually, the homework dream, I'll take that back. I've had that a couple times. That's been, but not often. Like, it happens every now and then.
I've dreamt that I was at work, doing my job, doing whatever. More so whenever I worked in the restaurant. I used to have dreams that I would have tables. I was serving tables in the restaurant. I'd have way more tables than I could handle. Everybody sat at once. I had tables in the kitchen. Like, there were sitting people in the kitchen that I had to take care of. And everybody wanted a salad and a milkshake. And I was just so overwhelmed with all of it. I've had work dreams quite a few times. I feel like if you have a dream about work, you should be entitled to overtime. I think that's the way that should go.
You ever see the meme where there's a guy? It's one of those generic guy dream. It's a guy. I forget what he looks like, but basically it's like, oh, how long have you worked this job? No, how many years experience? 7 years. How long have you been working? 3.5. How do you have all this experience? Overtime.
That's fun. I don't put as much overtime as I dream about being at work. So we say we call it a quit on this one.
Sure, we can do that.
So thanks for joining us. Make sure to like, subscribe, and comment for us. And tune in next time. We're going to have plenty more shows and all kinds of stuff up here that Joel will put in later. All right. Thank you.
Thank you.